Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Market Garden with the International Kriegsspiel Society with me, Dave Pumphouse. If you watched the last video, you will remember we had our little plan. We thought it was all gonna turn out gravy, but that's not what happened. Those keen-eyed people watching this video right now will see that not much has changed in the last 6 hours. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We've stalled. Really strangely enough, we've stalled. Hell's Highway is not secure. The Princess Irenes and the Irish and Coldstream and Welsh Guards couldn't get through this forest of Tangle Deep. Tangle Reap, maybe that's just the name of the little brook there. Wow, what a strong point. There looks to be maybe some anti-tank or infantry companies holding this crossroads here, and we're stuck. We haven't been able to move in the last 6 hours. Luckily enough, our friend in the 49th Division next to us has managed to creep up as far as Walra, and well, it doesn't look like the 5th has fared any better either. You'll remember we wanted to go up past Gestel and try and get on the other side of Eindhoven in 6 hours. Well, they got up to Gestel and then suffered some kind of counter-attack from some German armour and Fallschirmjägers, I believe. They also received a bit of a counter-attack from the east. I think that was these guys down here. It seems like the 1st Grenadier Guards, at least, are well, they're kind of holding them off, and yeah, it's a tough break. I thought we would have broken through, but as luck would have it, the dice said otherwise. We know that one of these brigades is actually yeah, second is actually now in the red, and we are kind of slowly running out of ammo. So 2nd Grenadier, you are red, in a pitiful state after being beaten back by this armoured counter-attack coming out of Gestel. Oof, real tough. Some better news comes from our friend to our right in 43rd Division. He has managed to send some of his troops up to Geldrup. It seems like the Germans weren't betting on anything heavy coming at them, so he's taken Heze. Apparently some infantry retreated out of there. He's telling me that this is some kind of little artillery pocket. That's probably why the 1st Grenadiers are still in the green, because it's not really a powerful attack at all. And he says that there's some infantry out into the woods west of Heze as well. But yeah, he's up near Geldrup now, and well, he's also decided to send a 2nd column of dudes all the way through Sturksel and Hugton, apparently, and he has managed to reach, amazingly, the bridge of this place, Kellinger, but I'm going to say it Otterdijk. Apparently some Fallschirmjägers also shifted north to Leerop, but he's managed now to take this bridge. Wasn't even an objective really. I don't think it was actually on his route of march, but he's found the gap and he's gone for it. Good for him. We have a little bit of a friendly rivalry going on to see who can get the furthest fastest, but he's probably going to be now coming through Aston trying to find his way all the way up past Helmond, which probably has a bit of you know, a few companies around there, and he's going to be racing for Arles Bridge. He's going to try and link up the 101st Airborne that way. So yeah, that's going to be fun. Whereas poor old 30 Corps, or rather, you know, poor old Guards Armoured Brigade, yeah, we're suffering. I've asked Command for a bit of infantry support, but apparently, so I've read, our Corps Commander is sending them up this way. So whereas I've been told to hold, and the supply officer in our Corps has said, well, I'm not going to get any fresh supplies because, well, I'm probably doing the worst. I'm doing the worst out of the lot. I'm suffering. So because we're not doing well with regards to our advance, we've been told to hold. But I'm going to try a bit of an experiment. I don't really want these guys to sit there, especially if they're in the green. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and give all my artillery support to the 32nd and the Princess Irenes, and we're going to try and impress people before nightfall, and we're going to try and smash through Aalst and Eckenrule, and they're going to try and get up to Gestel, whilst these guys are going to try and head to Geldrup, but also we're going to ask them if they can try and cross the river at Urco. Now, if he's at Geldrup already, they're probably going to try and blow that bridge, so we'll have to be careful. But I think if anyone can do it, it's the 1st Grenadier Guards. Yeah. The 5th, or the rest of the 5th that's a bit beaten up, you know, I tell you what, we might even send the King's Royal Hussars that we actually now have a piece for. We might send them over as well. That should help do it. That's going to be my orders for the next turn. But yeah, it looks like 32nd needs some rest, and then yeah, we're going to have to really get our supplies up. Now we are actually drawing supplies at Hoke or Borkel, I think is probably the best place. So yeah, our supplies are all the way back here. Not great, is it? And well, the Welsh Guards are protecting our engineers, that hopefully if nightfall comes we can put the Welsh Guards back on the line at night, to try and exploit a gap in the morning or something. But yeah, that's what's going on. But it's an interesting looking developments. We've gone like 1 kilometre an hour, less, half a kilometre an hour. We might have just gotten off to a bad start. Maybe the dice fucked us. Maybe we didn't have enough infantry support or close air support, and that's what has kind of done it. But yeah, poor old Armoured Guard Division is probably going to be suffering over the next couple of days. I know I said 3.5 days should do it, but now I'm feeling very much less confident by the hour. But yeah, we'll see if we can maybe send this regiment over here, or these 2 regiments, to try and spread them around a bit, maybe get across the river at Geldrup, maybe even try and take this beautiful giant roundabout. It looks really, really beautiful. It has been tough resistance. This well-timed armoured counter-offensive coming out of Eindhoven has definitely slowed us down. Props to whoever ordered that. I hope they're tigers. But yeah, it's fun, and we can see now the pockets of where the enemy is, and yeah, so we'll see what's going to be happening over the next course of the late evening, and then see our positions at night time when we can maybe bed down for the night, and maybe we might get diverted somewhere else, you know, if our friend to the right of us has already kind of exploited some gaps, and maybe he might even reach Helmand or Arles by nightfall. Certainly will be a turn up for the books if he does, but we'll see. Thanks everyone for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.